Welcome to the Snobs podcast.
I know it. And that is the Madman, Casey Bott.
A pleasure, a pleasure. Good evening, everyone. Hello, my
Thank you.
friend. How
Hey,
are you,
happy
brother?
Thanksgiving, man. How's
Happy
it going?
Thanksgiving, my friend. Well, I'm here at work. Had a heck of a thing going on, so had a fun situation got to deal with. Nothing like a little stress after eating. Definitely woke me up out of my turkey coma, so that was nice. Rude
Were you there by
awakening.
yourself?
No, we had some other guys. There was a couple hands on deck to get it hammered out, so that was nice. But yeah, all done, all good. So hooray!
Good, man. Good. Well, I'm glad you can get in. And I understood.
Of course, man.
Yeah, no
Of course,
worries.
man. I love you, buddy. Of course, I'm sorry to everyone. It just tough things. Life happens,
listen,
right?
I think I've held on the fort a little bit. Pretty good.
Of course you have. You're amazing. I'm bringing down the level, brother.
No. We got topics, and I'm so excited. I didn't want to get into. I talked about the food one. I didn't want to get into too many of them because as we were going on, it was just we were talking to the audience. Because again, everybody, that's what the show is about. If you're just joining us, it's the Snobs Thanksgiving special. It's all about if you just got nothing going on, or maybe you're getting ready for work, or you got other stuff going, join in. Let's have some fun.
Maybe you're trying to stay up for Black Friday. We're
Are
here
you?
for you.
Are you getting TV?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing anything. That's outrageous, man. I'm gonna be hanging out here. I'm just chilling.
Do you have to work tomorrow?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's cool, man. Nah, I've got access to the gym in the morning, and then I'm going to be able to shower up. I brought a change of clothes. I'm good to go, bro.
Yeah, but if you need to get some sleep, dude, just go ahead.
No, that's crazy talk.
I'll do my best.
Sleep is for the weak.
This will turn into a quick live TikTok where like everybody who just comes in and watches, it's just me just being like, I'll read off your comments, go.
What are you going to say? Speak to me, box.
So
George voices.
George Jake 3 asks, because we're kind of in the middle of it, what one movie is your go-to for a rainy day? And what do you got for me, Kate?
Go-to on a rainy day? Well, it depends on what kind of rainy day are we talking about, metaphorically or literally. Because if metaphorically speaking, rainy day for me generally means someone needs to get a little weeping on, if you know what I mean. So I'm definitely going with The Notebook every time. That definitely kicks it into gear, and that creates the rain.
You want a good Christmas movie that will give you some tears?
Cupid for Christmas?
No. That will give you laughs. Tons of them. Go see it.
Nonstop.
8-Bit Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That movie is one movie all the way through until you get to a certain point. And you're like, this has been the thing the whole time, and I didn't see it coming.
Surprise.
And it hits you in the face, and you're just like, I've got feels.
That's it. Yeah, big emotions, brings out those big emotions.
Oh, the toddler's up.
Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, finally I showed up. Hey, but for an actual rainy day when it's rainy outside, man, Shawshank is actually a go-to. That one's pretty consistently somehow makes its way on rainy days where I need to do laundry and force myself up doing stuff. I can put on Shawshank.
Yeah, see, I put my cry movies on when I need the cry. On a rainy day, I'm either horror, because rain reminds me of it.
Yeah, fair.
Or I'm happy. I try to get as happy as I can. Kathleen says, even you saying The Notebook makes me want to cry. I can't watch it ever again after losing my dad. Tells me. Sorry, Kathleen.
Yeah, Kathleen, I completely understand. That's rough.
Way to bring the room down, Kathleen.
I was not ready. I was not ready. Oh, the turkey's kicking back in.
Oh, man. I'm going to make Casey throw up tonight. I don't have any specific rainy day movies, but I will marathon the original Star Wars trilogy when I'm sick. I think I'll have my pre-special edition VHS copies somewhere. I got them right there on that little black shelf back there. Rainy day movie might be The 10th Kingdom.
Interesting.
Which one's the 10th? Isn't that the miniseries they did? I think it's the miniseries.
I'm going Kingdom of Heaven for some reason. My mind is just going to Kingdom of Heaven. And, of course, that would be a great rainy day movie. That's a good way to burn 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Only the director's cut.
Only the director's cut.
Only. That is cannot emphasize, hey, I love you all. only watch the director's cut of Kingdom of Heaven.
I'm going to ask you guys for a little bit of a favor, if you can. Hit that like button if you're watching on YouTube. Really appreciate
it. All that.
It does help. Like that puts us in the algorithm a little bit higher. Helps us go a long way.
Makes my algorithm feel special.
And like I said, if anybody's watching and you're going to work at an electronics store tonight, you go back to that TV section, you go into YouTube of all those TVs, and you put the Scene Snubs on, the big performance. Go for it. Let's do that. Rainy Day Movie, The Ring or Shutter Island to get me in my feels, The Fall or The Fountain. Wow, both really deep movies.
Yeah.
Series.
Yeah, I can see where that would make you fall asleep. I get that.
Yeah, that's legit.
I mean, I understand there are slow parts, but it's usually with Eva Green. So I can get over it.
Listen to John. John knows.
Hey, John was talking about, don't forget to please like, comment, and subscribe. Listen to this guy, huh? Huh? Doing a job for us. Thank God, because I fallen down on the job.
See, they can't, because then anybody who just stumbles upon us can't hate us if it's somebody else telling them to do it.
They could still hate us.
They can. That's true.
Yeah.
All right, I got something for you, Case. I got a topic.
Yeah? What do you got?
That's a little topic for us that I think is going to be really good. Let me pull it up. Hold on one sec. But what was your favorite meal tonight? What was your favorite thing?
Well, gosh, there was so much. We had this giant charcuterie board, and it was just cheese galore. So I kind of went ham on the cheese, bro.
I love it.
I'm gonna be in Trouble Island tomorrow. Next couple days, some conversations with Porcelain God that are going to be less than comfortable.
Oh my God, that's going to be amazing. The porcelain's going to be bouncing.
Oh, brother. But yeah, it was, I don't know. I'm always a sucker for stuffing. And this stuffing specifically at our friend's house had sausage in it. And it was so good. Oh, man. Yeah, it was delicious. So,
you know what might be good? I like that. Stuffing with chorizo.
Oh, bro. Yeah, that's brilliant. Sounds amazing. I mean, kind of terrible, though, because once again, we're talking about the morning after issue.
Yes, that's true. But that's future me's problem.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So I have this as a topic. It's choose your own adventure. We were talking about it earlier. Let me turn off the banner real quick so we can see them. And I'm going to add 2 to it.
Okay. I don't know why you have to add. That's a terrible idea. Why are you adding?
I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm going to add The Goonies, being on an adventure with the Goonies.
Hold on. Is it my age now? On an adventure with the Goonies? Because that's uncomfortable. Okay. As a
kid.
All right.
So, go on an adventure with the Goonies. Or, I had it. Get on the boat with Quint, Brody, and
yeah, go hunt a fucking giant shark. Sure, sounds like fun.
You can help. You never know.
No chance lands. Get out of here.
Because we're adults, we'll kick those 2 off. I thought it'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, you know what? How about you add the PT boat from Apocalypse Now while we're at it? That sounds like a riot of a time.
I'm not going to Nam. I'm not doing it again.
No.
It's not happening. You can't make me go. I was in Quezon with the fat man in 67.
I promise no one is trying to make you go.
My uncle killed 73 people in Vietnam. Really? Yeah, it was last week, so it's kind of weird.
It's totally illegal.
Okay, so choose your own adventure. Would you time travel with Doc, fight crime with Batman, train in karate with Miyagi, learn the Force from Yoda, battle the Nothing in Fantasia, and Never-Ending Story, of course, hunt antiquities at Indy. Now, before we pick what we most want, I think we need to look at this from a logical standpoint.
Yep.
And decide what should we knock off the board first.
Battle to Nothing.
Yeah,
I'm not even. I mean, honestly, by comparison, I don't want to battle the nothing. That thing was freaking terrifying. I want nothing to do with it.
I want nothing.
Get it out of here.
I want nothing to do with that stupid movie. That's what I want.
We don't have to go there. I understand your love for it. Your secret adoration, like you outwardly say you hate it because secretly, deep inside, you have a real love and desire for it. You wish to be with it all the time. You know, you want to cultivate that moment, and you want to be inside of it, and wish you have a luck dragon in your heart. I understand this, yeah.
Yeah. Normally, I'd agree with you, but that movie just sucks. All right, I'm saying let's kick off training and karate with Miyagi.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I have no desire for that. I mean, I would, like, as an older man, but I think I'd rather, honestly, after Cobra Kai, I'd rather train with Daniel.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Or Johnny. I'd train with Johnny.
Yeah, I'd train with Johnny.
He's good, too.
I mean, later, not early Johnny, because he's still Cobra Kai, and that was dumb.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you. I think I'm going to say let's knock Fight Crime with Batman off, because it sounds like work. It doesn't sound like fun.
Okay, but here's the thing: which Batman? And honestly, if you're fighting crime with Batman, chances are, if it's Joe Schmo off the street fighting crime with Batman, means I'm sitting in the fucking Batwing, you know, back in the Batcave.
Yeah,
or
like
it's some remote location. Yeah,
then it's cool,
right?
But otherwise, no.
I mean, that's really all we would do. That's all we can do. Everything else is gadgeted for him.
So, yeah, let's just knock that one off. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're canceling out real fast. What about you? Which one you would knock off?
Between the three of them now?
Yeah.
Oy. See, this is hard because, okay, my heart longs to hunt antiquities with Indy. It's all I want in this world. Yeah. It literally would be the greatest thing on earth. But time traveling with Doc, he has such cool stuff. And plus, he adheres to the rules pretty well until clearly he brings Marty along, who screws everything up because Marty's a self-centered jerk.
Yeah.
But, I mean, no.
Wait, what? No, he wasn't.
Shut up. Yeah, 100%. So I'm saying the time travel with Doc is up there. That's really high up there. Learn the Force from Yoda, though. Here's the problem with that. If you're learning the Force with Yoda prior to the fall of the Republic, you're going to have to go through being murdered or hunted by Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, which would be awful. Like, I'm not hip to that idea at all.
Yeah.
If you're training with him afterwards, you're Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that's it. You're done, like a show.
And I don't want to be Luke Skywalker.
All right, so we kick off the Force then.
Yeah, I'm saying the Force has got to go, bro.
So it's Indy or Doc?
This is the hardest. Like, okay. Okay, honorable mention. I'm going to throw one out there just to create one.
Yeah.
The way you did for adding shit to the list. I'm going to go with the TARDIS. Traveling with the Doctor in the TARDIS.
Ooh.
That.
Yeah, I didn't think of it because I was trying to think of only movies, but that's a good one. That would be number one.
Fair,
that's number one. That
would have to be number one. Yeah.
Because you still get the time travel aspect and you still get the adventure aspect of Indy.
Right.
So I feel like we need to keep that off because that's
True,
a clear winner.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, if we're sticking with this list, which we haven't, but we're going to now, between the last two, I'm not sure. It comes down to a danger factor because I got to think, I have a daughter. Which one am I most likely to die in? And I think I'm more likely to die in I can't even say because the DeLorean could blow up.
Yeah, but it didn't.
And honestly, after the upgrades, it probably is fine. Like, I think, future DeLorean is awesome.
Yeah.
So, and the stuff that runs on trash.
I'm going with Doc. I love Indy, but I am surely dying in that.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt, man. I am falling off that bridge when he chops that sucker in half. Like, he doesn't have any.
Pretend to be in that one.
He doesn't even have any good jobs either. Like, he's pretty terrible with all of them.
No, he's great with all of them. Like, he's great at getting himself in and out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he does.
For me, Yeah, Doc. Because because even then, like wherever he's traveling to, like he was in Hill Valley. So you're probably traveling in Hill Valley. He's probably going to a safer place to travel to.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think Doc. Plus that future is a lot better than the one we got.
Yeah. I'm cool with his. I guess I'm gonna have to go Doc because I'm dying. There's just no shot with Indy, man. Jumping out of the plane on a raft.
Every aspect of me is going to die. Every aspect.
Like multiple times. I'm going to die repeatedly. Like I'll come back and be like, well, made it through that one. And the next one, death.
So just sticking with Temple of Doom because it is a prequel.
Yeah.
Every single thing, like if I'm in that nightclub, I'm dead.
I'm shot. 100%. I'm getting shot. Yep. Or I'm getting skewered. Definitely getting skewered.
Yep. If I'm on that plane, I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm not getting out. That raft, are you kidding me? I'm gonna wet myself and just scream, and then somehow not make it. I don't know. It'll be terrible.
If I'm in that kingdom, I'm dead because I'm not eating monkey brains and snakes all around us. I'm out.
I would just puke and freeze in terror.
I would be one of those guards. They would like dress me up as one of those guards and be like, "Go hit these kids with the whip," and I'd say no. And then I get killed. Like I'm not going to beat these kids.
That's valid. You're done pretty quick. I would probably actually be the kid getting whipped.
And there's
like that somehow I would find out and be like, really?
My heart would be ripped out. That's the end of that story. I wouldn't even make it. I wouldn't make it to Raiders of the Lost Ark because my heart would have been ripped out already.
I think I was that guy. In fact, that was probably my character. That's who I would wind up as, just a sacrifice.
Let's see what everybody else is saying. George G3 says, I'm learning the Force.
It's strong.
I dig it.
I get it, man. Look, I understand being Luke Skywalker. I just don't want to be Luke Skywalker.
Kathleen goes, Yoda or Indy, this is hard. Yeah, I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
Like, mine as well. Paul says, mine as well added being trapped with Kurt Russell. No. I'm surely going to be assimilated.
Why would you not know?
It's okay to like that movie, but no.
I don't know. That could be fun.
No, just play Among Us. Just do that. Just play Among Us on your phone. That's or have a murder mystery night.
I don't know, man. I think it could be fun.
Your funeral, man. I'll miss you.
Or what about running around with Snake Plissken and Escape from L.A.?
Wait, how do we not think about being a Ghostbuster?
Dude.
I'd be a Ghostbuster.
Still TARDIS.
Well, but again, that's TV, so we're taking it out.
Oh, yeah, if you're just saying Ghostbusters, yeah.
Because I am not traveling with Peter Cushing's doctor, sorry. But like, and I know they've had TV movies, but we're talking about movie universe. So like, Doctor's always number one. Being a companion of the Doctor's always number one. That's like, what's the best comic book movie? And it's like, Endgame. What do you're mourning? Like, we know what it is. I think Casey has something different to say, but whatever, it's okay. But Ghostbuster, yeah, I'll just be a ghost because no matter where you are, I mean, it's not a good, viable job, but
yeah, you're not going to make money off of it, or maybe you will. Who knows? They did.
You're not going to make money off any of these. I mean,
Indy, you would.
Do you think he shares? It all belongs in a museum now.
Bro, if you're smart, you just pocket one or two things. Look, I understand certain places to not steal. Like if we're in Egypt in like a tomb or a crypt, I ain't stealing nothing in there because the scarab is definitely going to kill me in my sleep. But if we're, I don't know, in some old ancient fortress in England, and there happens to be, a little pile of money or some gold coins on the ground, you just, a little handful, that's going to cover your cost of travel at least.
But we covered that. We would be dead.
Inevitably. If we made it to the treasure room, I wouldn't touch a thing, honestly, because I'd be terrified. I would just be like, how did I get here? What's next? Did you see the spears? What is happening? Why was that guy's head on a spike? What is that guy doing?
We would be Benny from The Mummy.
100%.
We would be like, listen, I'm just going to pocket a few things. And then like the tomb closes on us and we're just dead. So, but in Ghostbusters, for the majority of it, yes, they were in danger at times, but they were like regular Joe Schmo geeky schlubs.
Yeah, just some dudes.
With the exception of Ernie Hudson, who seemed like he was a young, in-shape guy.
Yeah. He was legit. Obviously Bill Murray's character was just a horn dog.
Yeah, which always makes me laugh because everybody's just like, that's who Bill Murray's characters are. And it's like, really only in one.
Yeah. Well,
only
Meatballs, but that was his first movie. So
not even so much, because he was actually not a bad counselor in that movie either. I mean, the place sucked, but like he wasn't a terrible counselor. Like he actually cared.
Yeah.
But it's neither here nor there because I'm not doing the thing. Sorry, Paul, you're insane. Just if you want to hang out with Kurt Russell, pick Santa Chronicles.
Ooh, there you go. Or what about 30 Days of Night? That would be a cool movie to be in.
No.
Hang out with Josh Hartnett for 30 Days of Night.
You can't pick any other Josh Hartnett movie at any point. There's no like love story where you're just like, I just want to hang out with Josh Hartnett. Like, really? Like, I'm fairly certain. You know what? I'm going right now.
There was a Lily Sobieski movie that he was in with Chris. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Like Down to Earth, Here on Earth.
No, Here on Earth. I want to say it was. So
that was ridiculous.
All right, I pulled up his IMDb. I'm gonna scroll through real quick. No, don't want to be in Halloween with Josh Hartnett.
Sin City.
Don't want to be in The Faculty. I might as well just live with Batman at that point.
I mean, no, I don't know. The Faculty would be pretty cool, but then you're back into The Thing. And there's more of them.
Yeah. And I cannot outrun them.
No. Nope. And they made Jon Stewart a badass.
Oh, I know what movie I'd want to hang out with Josh Hartnett in. Pearl Harbor.
Are you okay?
Nothing bad happens there, and you're in Hawaii.
Yeah. I mean,
I only watched half of that movie, so.
You get to witness a beautiful love story. It's great.
I only watched half the movie, so like I'm sure I'll be good at it. Just hang out in Hawaii.
I mean, it was a Michael Bay flick. I was shocked there were so few explosions.
Doesn't end well at all. Falcor is cool. The rest of the movie sucks. You are 100% right. The Never-Ending Story, you're saying it sucks?
I mean, I love it, but I understand if you think it sucks. I'm cool with it.
It's only me who's not allowed to think it sucks.
No, you have to think exactly what I think. Otherwise, we're done.
No. It's in the contract.
Yeah, it's exactly.
John
I signed it in my brain last night.
John says, I would fight crime with Batman if no reason other than because excessive money is the best superpower. Yeah, but you're not getting the money. He's not even paying you to be a superhero.
I mean, I feel like there are a lot of stipulations to this because is he?
Did
this
he pay
is our
Robin?
world. We could,
so.
if he gets payrolled. I mean, but yeah, he didn't pay Robin, but he gave Robin access to all of his stuff, which is a lot of stuff.
Okay, but would we be wards of Batman's?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, if I'm a ward of Batman, yeah, that kind of makes sense because I could just be like, dude, I don't feel good.
Right.
But again, it depends on which Batman you get. I feel like Michael Keaton's Batman, like maybe Val Kilmer's Batman, because he didn't want him to be a hero.
Right. Yeah.
And I would be the guy who's like, all right, I'll go out and fight crime with him, and then I'm done, right? Then it's like, okay, I tried this. I don't really like it. Can I just go to college? Not
really my thing. Yeah. You think I could go to school like you did and maybe go train somewhere with an ancient samurai cult?
Yeah.
Or ninja cult?
I'd rather work with Joker and Harley Quinn than fight with Batman. No, why?
Well,
this is an abusive relationship.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure there's crazy humping everywhere.
I mean, yeah, but then you got to watch him beat her.
I mean, you could
gaslight her.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Do you really want to watch this guy viciously beat this woman when he's off screen? When the camera's not on him, he's just beating this woman.
Yeah.
It's not okay. I would get killed by the Joker because I'd be like, dude, enough, man. You don't hit women.
Yeah.
I can't do it. But hunting antiquities in India usually involves punching Nazis, so that has its appeals.
100%.
You're not getting to the Nazis because we're not surviving Temple of Doom.
Well, no, but that's the whole thing is what if we make it to Crusade? Then it's just a fun jaunt. You know? That's pretty solid.
I would be lucky to make it to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I'm never making a cave.
Well, we're not making it through the submarine, bro. That's it. The sub and Raiders were dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. I mean, that was just ridiculous in itself. But I don't. Yeah, but I'm not fitting through anything in a submarine. I don't know what nothing's happening there. But I mean, it would be nice to punch at least one Nazi. TARDIS.
Yeah.
I'm in as long as it's 10. You're not in as long as it's anyone. Like, I'm in as long as it's anyone.
I don't care who shows up with a TARDIS. As if it's a blue, squeaky, screaming box, brother, I am running to it.
That is fair, though. 10 had the most surviving companions.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking, but everybody lived. Matt Smith had some struggles. 11 struggled a little bit. 12 was... so...
TARDIS because of Amy Pond. Man, you guys are on way different wavelengths here.
Yeah, seriously, right?
Paul's laughing at us. And she also wants children smoking, not surprised. That is true. Casey, you missed that one.
Yeah.
Kathleen is advocating for all 8-year-olds to start smoking.
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
What?
Crazy.
I mean, my gosh. At least, well, here's the thing. You can only get the 8-year-olds if you lock in the 12s. And the only way to lock in the 12s is to remember you got to use neon packaging, folks.
Yeah,
and
well,
that was scene. That was my impression of cigarette companies.
Good impression.
Thank you.
I was a redhead for 3 years for a reason. I get it. I get it now.
He catches on.
All right, John, I got it. All right. Wait, aren't you still a redhead? I mean,
blonde,
but that red shines through. Strawberry blonde.
Strawberry in the soul.
So I figured this topic would lead us into our next topic that I'm interested to do. And that's
leading.
I'd say we play a game of Would You Rather.
Okay.
I did not have time to put questions up for the graphics, so I'm just going to read them off to you.
Sweet, I'm in. Let's do it.
The funny science fiction crew is slightly warped with the smoking children and the Padawan murder. They really are.
I mean, the Padawan murder is just shocking.
Every funny science fiction episode ends the same way. And that's our show, folks.
Well, those kids got what was coming.
I like how he called it funny science fiction and then showed those two scenes. I didn't even realize it as I was doing that. All right. Oh, real quick. Have you seen the new Canadian Olympic hockey uniforms?
No, I have not.
That one I want to show you, actually.
Okay. Let's check it out.
I showed everybody earlier, but now that you're here, I can show you. Boom. Look at that.
Yo, that's pretty tight. That middle one is dope.
I do. I like the black a lot. I think I like the red the most.
Yeah, the red looks way too communist for me. I understand why you would like it, Mother Russia. But
this is Canadian red. That's not Russian red.
Sure. Yep.
And I like the white.
Telling yourself that.
I like the classic look of the white, but the black is pretty cool. Black looks like a superhero.
The white's nice. Yeah, black looks like Miles Morales. Is Spider-Man on there?
We were talking about that earlier, but I want to see what you thought.
I love them. I think they're great.
You see, another gallon drinker, everybody. That's how you do it. Deer Park, sponsor us. What do you have?
What?
Hey, Deer Park, sponsor the Scene Snobs, and we'll drink. You son of a bitch.
Nestle Pure Life.
Deer Park. I also like Bowling Spring. But anyway, George I don't know. I've only seen a few you spell Doctor out, George G3. You spell it out. Doctor Who shows back in 77. I don't remember them well. Just remember the robots were weird.
Upside down trash cans.
You son of a gun. Well, you might be talking about the Cybermen.
Oh, that is fair. Yep.
Oh, come on.
Upgrade.
How many pee breaks before 2 a.m.?
That's a really good question, but we have giant jug bottles, so we have.
I also have this.
I've got that full one, and I got an empty one, too.
Oh, no, dude, don't worry. I have us covered. Watch. Here, I'll pull it up now. Here we go. I've got us covered with Thanksgiving commercials.
Yes.
So if we need to run out, we'll be
Yes.
good.
Yeah, man. What was your favorite side dish? I'm curious. I'm sure you brought it up earlier, but
Which one?
your favorite side dish?
Tonight's. Well, my favorite dish, so the question I asked was, what was your favorite food from a Thanksgiving meal?
Right.
Ever.
Right.
And I went into a whole spiel about like all these different places and stuff. But my favorite that I've ever had was that year we were at Billy's house.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the deep fried turkey injected with the habanero sauce.
Oh my gosh.
Hands down my favorite.
Oh. Yeah, that thing was amazing. Yeah.
So that's probably my favorite dish from a Thanksgiving ever. My favorite today. I like the turkey. The turkey was good. We got it from the Honey Baked Ham store. But Mary made some really good mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
She did the Pioneer Woman's recipe. So I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah. Lots of butter, sour cream, cream cheese.
You do it right.
Oh, yeah.
George Street 3 says, I'm a Pure Life drinker, too.
That's two.
I don't know. This is unconfirmed, but I'm pretty sure they put lead in their water, so good luck.
Yo, time out, Chief. Let's not start just throwing things out there. What in the world was that about?
I said it was unverified.
That was a horrific thing to throw out there. You definitely need to pump the brakes.
No. I'm advocating for Deer Park, which probably
that is not mudslinging. Isn't necessary though. You can advocate for your thing instead of being like, this one will murder you.
Break the corporations.
It will destroy you and your family. We break you like communist Russia.
And by lead, I just mean pencils. Just a whole Pure Life bottle with pencils
with pencils in it. Nice.
We did the big turkey dinner last week at my mom's. My sister made me pull apart stuffing bread.
Yeah,
that was really good. Yeah, good stuffing goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stuffing is I'm never expecting it to be the tops. I'm usually like a mediocre stuffing is all I need. It's all I want. I just need the flavor and effect of stuffing. But when you get a good one, man, it's over the moon.
Like, let me ask you this, Case. Would you rather have an amazing stuffing side dish or sex with Charlize Theron?
Sex with Charlize Theron. You're out of your fucking mind.
You're crazy, man.
You are out of your fucking mind. Nope.
Wait, are we talking about
that? Is sustenance? Are you kidding me? You got to get your soul sustained, bro. Yeah. That is how you do it. I mean, you David Bowie, bro. Learn those lessons. Work that tantra.
That's fair. As much as I love Charlize, and she's beautiful and amazing and everything, and a wonderful actress, good stuffing is a good stuffing.
Great answer from a married man. That was fantastic. That was
always my answer, forever and ever. Get my sustenance where I can get it, and that's from the wife.
Bam!
How fucked up would you be if I went like this and there's like 5 rings on?
Like, what happened? Well, no, then I understand it's like a Thanos thing and you're just collecting them all.
Oh, yeah.
And suddenly you're in Utah.
Each concubine is a different gemstone.
Yes! Oh, I've been doing this all wrong the whole time.
Oh, my God. Conquest. Can you imagine it?
Oh, it's been veering left hard. Now I get it.
Oh, we need to get Marvel on the phone. That would be interesting. What if the gemstones? And I'm talking gems because I'm talking comics. I want to see this in comics.
And you mean gem like the rock band?
No,
animation show? Oh, okay.
The Infinity Gems took over different characters that represented them the best in the Marvel Universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else had to fight them when they connected as a team. That would be amazing.
You want Marvel Voltron?
Yeah,
or Marvel Captain Planet?
Well, I kind of wanted how like Avengers versus X-Men when the Phoenix Force overtook the 5 members of the X-Men, being Cyclops, Emma Frost, Magneto. I can't remember who else. And then the Avengers teaming up with like Wolverine and the rest of the mutants had to go and fight them, but they were like incredibly powerful. That would be a really cool thing for the Infinity Gems to do too. I want to see just an epic thing, and I think that would be awesome. And I think Spider-Man should be.
They're working their way towards it. I really think Spider-Man's going to show that.
Oh, Spider-Man's the best. Okay, so George G3 says, I'm with Casey on this one. Great sex is better than food. Yes, it is.
Why can't you have both at the same time?
Okay,
like,
George,
why are we denying ourselves the ability to have some good food and some good sex?
Listen,
what's
I didn't say you can't have good sex. What I'm saying is, would you rather have sex, great stuffing, or sex with Charlize Theron?
I just think the idea of great stuffing and sex with really anyone are really hand in hand.
But you can have sex with anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
You can have sex with anyone else you want
great stuffing at the same
consensual.
time. Well,
and great stuffing at the same time.
Yeah.
But you can't have great stuffing and Charlize Theron. You have to choose one. And I'm saying, as beautiful as she is and as wonderful as she is, we don't know what the sex would be like. So I'm taking that on the table right now. We don't know if it's good or not. But let's face it.
Making a lot of assumptions and changes.
She's amazing at everything. I'm fairly certain she's amazing at that too.
I would stand to bed.
But yeah, no, I think that the stuffing is where I'd probably go. Nothing against her. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. But I mean, good stuffing goes a long way.
Man, no, it's cool, bro. The way to your heart is definitely through your stomach. I get it.
That's true. But
yeah,
now, great stuffing made by Charlize Theron. Ooh, there's life,
bro. That's champion.
But I will take the stuffing, and then nothing says I can't be friends with Charlize Theron.
Because the conversation would probably be just as amazing and stimulating and fantastic.
Boom, right there. We fixed this.
Yeah, we did. Definitely.
We Mick dropped it.
Unfuckerated that. Unfuckerated the shit out of it.
Paul says, great stuffing because all sex I am involved with is great already.
Zing.
Paul?
Strong
Some
moves.
of us have tiny dicks. Shut your mouth.
Somewhere.
So that's going in the clips. All right. So let me get to the would you rathers before I get myself in more trouble. Okay.
Well, why? I mean, when you're on a roll,
I am.
Just add butter.
Okay. All right. I got a good one. Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year for for $1 billion?
True love today. You know me. Come on, man. I mean, I'm a sucker for that. Of course. Nicholas Sparks was like a intimate part of my life at one point when I was a strange wayward child. We can all just move right along past that point of life. But I'm 100% true love. Yep.
It's a good choice. I'm
sucker for it.
I'm going the same too.
I mean, you've already found yours. So, I mean, really, that's not an option for you again because you already found yours. So.
And she makes cookies. So it's kind of like.
Holy shit.
You know.
Amazing cookies.
George G3 says, I can have stuffing anytime. I can't have the hall pass anytime. So I didn't say a hall pass.
No, yeah. No.
I'm not trying. Like, my wife came in here right now and was just like, you can have sex with Charlize Theron. I still don't want to. I want the stuffing.
No, but babe, seriously, I just want to be friends with Charlize Theron.
I would be friends with Charlize. I'm telling you, the friendships I would forge with Charlize Theron and Drew Barrymore would be wonderful. And I'm talking about a deep-rooted friendship like we have. I would just have fun all the time.
Real conversation, hanging out. Well, I told you she was one of my dreams where we were singing karaoke together.
Yeah,
I had a weird dream where all these starlets, we were just singing karaoke randomly. Every night I fall asleep, I'm in a karaoke bar with some random starlet. I'm like, what is happening, brain? What are you doing?
Maybe they're telling you to go to LA again and go to do karaoke.
Go to karaoke bar, apparently. That's where my future lies.
George G3 says the lotto. Paul says win the lottery. Already have Sam. Those cookies are absolutely that's why I don't ask myself that question because I found it. I asked Casey. Casey said true love, admirable, and that's going to be
true love.
That's going to be his 2022. I'm jumping.
No, I'm cool with it. It's just
Shut up.
pump the brakes,
Have
everybody.
the
It's fine.
faith.
Man, it's cool. Look, when learning to love yourself, you have to learn to be okay with yourself and happy with yourself. So, just enjoying that ride right now. Enjoying the me time, bro.
Oh, that's fine too. I agree.
Which is exactly when it's going to happen, so I'm sure.
That's how it happened with me.
It's Hallmark movie time, folks. Christmas season's coming up.
This hard-nosed pizza delivery man.
What?
I don't know, because that's what they do in Connecticut, I guess.
What? There's more than Mystic Pizza. That was one movie.
No, the one Hallmark movie I've seen in like the last 10 years, the dude from The Rookie was in it, and he played like a pizza maker and delivery man for the local town pizzeria with like dreams of being like a musician or some shit. And that's how that happened. And he met the woman who wasn't looking for love. She wanted to further her career as a publicist. So she goes to Connecticut for something. Whatever.
Well, I mean, naturally, Connecticut's where you go because it's gorgeous. And especially during Christmas time, we do Christmas great. Just leave us the hell alone and go stare at other things. Don't look at our stuff. Go look over there. Very inviting, warm people. Get off our lawns.
Dude, I can't believe
Drive faster.
We're 2 hours in already.
Yeah, rocking and rolling. You've been crushing it, brother.
No, you too. I mean, you were here for the second hour. What was your favorite Sparks book?
Nights in Rodanthe.
They made that into a movie, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yeah, not a great movie. I mean, the story wasn't really great. It's just my favorite.
Was that the one with Richard Gere?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Who is the reason it wasn't really great. I'm not a Richard Gere fan. Just I don't know. I didn't want him in that role, and especially it's fucking Diane Lane, who is goddamn
she's
amazing.
So
like holy shit,
Diane
she's stunning, and she's such a good actress, man. She's just that woman. Every time she's on screen, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. I get the same reaction like with Judi Dench. I'm like, yes, fuck yes, act the shit out of this.
I did, what do you call it? What is it? I don't know. I can't remember.
Drugs?
But drugs.
drugs. I did turkey, man. I'm fucked up.
That chicken is really getting to me. So, yeah, I don't know if I don't have a favorite Sparks book. I haven't read Sparks books. I've seen the movies.
Okay, well, what a favorite movie then?
Probably The Notebook. It's such a good one. It's like probably the best in the Pantheon, in my opinion.
I agree.
Of
Walk to Remember is right up there too. I love
that movie, dude.
I love that movie so much.
Oh my god! Guess what I watched today after the parade? I watched the last 45 minutes. Yeah, I don't know why I asked you to guess because how would you know? Like that's not fair. There's so many movies, and it's
Sim Lincoln. You watched Lincoln.
I did not.
Power of the Dog.
Nope, way off. No, it's the bucket
Wavy
list.
Lines.
No, the bucket list. I watched the bucket list with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, and I openly wept for a half hour.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. That's a logical reaction.
Oh, that was so crazy.
It's a hard movie. It's a beautiful movie. It's really well done.
You need to not do anything to get cancer because I will be distraught. I can't lose you.
I'm fighting it, brother. Love you.
Love you. Anywhere is a karaoke bar if you have no shame. That's true.
That is truth. And believe me, this place you see here, definitely karaoke bar.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, all the time, man. I love singing. Oh, when I was in the restaurant, that was one of the ways I bonded with people was like on the expo line, I would start singing show tunes. And then someone else, like when I went to a new place to work, and then someone else would start singing. And then all of a sudden you build that friendship. And then by the end of the night, you have everybody singing and it's great. And, you don't have to worry about people screaming about my fucking table and this bull crap. It's like, nah, have fun. Sing show tunes.
John,
how do you have no knowledge of these things?
Yeah, John, you need to watch more.
Yeah,
they are good.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Dear John was starting to push the line a bit. It's not the best.
Was it not the best because it was early Channing Tatum?
Yeah, 100%. I'm sorry, I hated him. Bro, the Eagle still tears me apart inside because he was awful in that. It was terrible. And I love that movie so freaking much, and it just sucked so bad. Like he literally, it felt like he was a frat guy. And God, that's terrible. I'm sorry to frat guys who are actually cool, but it's one of douchebag frat guys.
You were stretching. Right,
wearing like a fake Roman
like
outfit for Halloween.
Rapiest frat guy? Is that what you're talking about? There you go.
Yeah. Wearing a terrible Roman outfit, hanging out at a party like, hey, what's up? It's like, you're just awful. And Donald Sutherland's in the gosh darn movie, and he couldn't even step his game up there. Come on.
I will tell you this. He did an interview way back in the day, Channing Tatum, where he was like, I was under this contract to do movies. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I was not right for these movies, but they kept putting me in them.
Yeah, because he was the face.
I think that was one of them. And like that's why when he got out of that contract and he could start picking his own movies, he started doing a lot better.
And he was fantastic. And I love him now. Like I absolutely love what he's put on screen. I think he's wonderful. But there was a period where he was just trash. And yes, very much so. He wasn't right for the role.
Yeah. Well, we got a fight between husband and wife going on here. John Wash again said, I have no knowledge of Sparks, books, or movies. Kathleen says, no singing allowed, John. John says, at least I've seen Die Hard and Fifth Element. That's
amazing movies. They're some of the best.
Kathleen's never seen them.
What?
Yeah, we argued about that in the first
It's
hour.
Christmas movie time. That's okay. You can see them now.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We can have a live watch along.
Ooh, I like that. We can do scener. And no singing for me. I just play instruments.
Hey, that's amazing.
We need to get that Scene Snobs musical thing.
Yep, Scene Snobs musical.
Paul Dunn says the Best of Me was my favorite, but which one's the best of me? But I'm really wishing for The Wish.
Yeah, The Wish was solid. I would also recommend The Vow was a lot of fun, and it's only because of how cheesy Channing Tatum is in it. Like he's still not great versus Rachel McAdams, who's awesome. Like I think she's a phenomenal actress. I love her in Spotlight, man. She's so good. And she's great in this, but she was great in The Vow too. And it's tough because she's tormented and he's trying to play tormented, and sometimes it works, and sometimes he just kind of gets close and then not. At one point, he's just got awkward, huge old man sweaters and like carrying this random cat. It's a stretch. It's a rough one, but hilarious. Like it's worth it because you're gonna pick it apart. The first 15 minutes, you're like, yep.
It's not a Sparks movie, but it's
that's right.
One of the most beautiful romantic movies. Not The Time Traveler's Wife, with Rachel McAdams about time travel, but it's not The Time Traveler's Wife. It's called About Time.
About Time. The other time travel movie with Rachel McAdams.
So good. It's so good and beautiful movie. Everybody's checking it out. George C3 did ask me a question, though, that I want to answer. Mick, would you rather keep your awesome personal collection behind you or give it all up and be a professional paid movie critic in LA? All right. Here's the way to, if to make this a success for me and everybody who works on it, I'd 100% give up all this stuff. I don't care. It's stuff. At the end of the day, I love it, but Casey can attest, especially when I moved here, I didn't own any of this stuff.
Nope. He had 2 trash bags of clothes.
Yeah.
He still owns one of those shirts.
And my TV, which I still have.
And it's your TV.
My TV, which I still have. And I still own a lot of those clothes.
Yeah. Shockingly, all blue shirts.
I do have a lot of blue shirts. I did buy a red one. Bought a red flannel. I like it.
One.
Yeah, I know. And a gray one.
Fucking compromise. Are you kidding me?
there are a lot of variations. I used to wear a lot of black shirts back in the day, but I've gotten to the color more.
You went blue hard. You Picasso'd. You had your face.
I did.
The Kimball blue face.
Oh my God, I went blue hard. I blew it hard.
Oh.
Anyway, I would give up all this stuff to make this a success. Mm-hmm. To just be a film critic out in LA, like I don't want to live in LA. I lived in LA for quite a few years and I enjoyed it. I liked LA a lot. I don't put it down, but it's just not where I wanted to hang my hat at the end of the day. Like that's not where I wanted to be. I like Virginia. I like this area. This is the first place I actually chose for me to be. To be or not to be, to live.
That is the question.
Yeah, like LA was a necessity because I worked in the film industry. Florida because I went to college, and a lot of other reasons. I'll get into the full reason maybe one day. It'll be story time, but not tonight. New York because of work reasons. Jersey, that's where I grew up. This was the first place where I was like, I really love this place and I want to live here. And I want to continue to live here. Now, I am spanning out more. I am seeing more things, but I don't know where I'll end up. And if I have to go live out in LA, so this is a huge success, I can make that happen. But as of right now, if I could give this up for the Scene Snobs to be a huge success, I would. No, this is just stuff. I love it. It's beautiful. It's wonderful, but it's just stuff. I wish I wouldn't have to give it all up because there's stories behind some of the stuff that I got that I really care about. But yeah, overall, yeah, I would rather this success. But would I give it up just to be a movie critic out in LA? Like, it's not so much what I want to do. I like this. I like the banter. I like the talk. I like reviewing movies, but I don't love it. It's not my passion. This is more my passion. So, like, if you're asking me, like, can Casey and I be, like, professional, like, very successful hosts of a show? Talkers. Well, that's what we'll go with, just talkers, like podcasters, I guess, but at the same time, like, probably more than that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would give that up to do that. Give all this stuff up to do that. Not my family. Like, hands down, no way.
Well, I mean, that obviously they have to come. I mean, that's not a question of, no. Yeah,
so to answer your question, not for a movie critic in LA, not to live in LA, because if I wanted to, I could just go out to LA.
God, forget LA, man. I wouldn't want to live in there. I mean, it was a beautiful spot, and I love to visit, but driving, bro, I can't. I couldn't. I would lose my mind. I already struggle here, and so watching those people drive and like lane change, and they're driving into the side of your car, laying on their horn, like I have to get over, and it's like you have like 400 feet in front of you. What are you doing? You're getting in the side of me. Like I was,
Yeah, no, I in my 20s it was fine, and going into my 40s, no, not unless you have like a level of like wealth and success to live there. And I see why so many people with wealth and success are moving out of there. So if I have that level of wealth and success here, I got no interest in going back to LA.
Because of taxes or Scientologists? It's one of the two.
No, because listen, I'm sure the taxes are insane there, but they are in a lot of places. We happen to live in a pretty good state for that. Not great.
Nope.
But I mean, go live in Jersey, people.
Go live. No, why would you tell people to go live in Jersey? That's the worst advice since Thanksgiving. You got to be nice, bro.
No, Thanksgiving horrifying. Go live in Jersey.
I personally am so sorry to all of you that he just said that. You should go to Connecticut.
I never want to live in New Jersey again, but I'm proud to be from there.
Uncomfortably.
Listen, I said this and I stand by it. I've said this for years. If the entire country stood up and said, we're going to attack New Jersey, it would be the United States of New Jersey by the end of the week. That's how long that war would last.
From just annoying us from behind a wall, like, oh, what are you going to do, big guys? Oh, we're going to come on over here. You're going to see us. Oh, big fella. Oh, look at this guy, tough guy. What are you doing, tough guy?
So,
I don't know.
Our former fan and patron supporter, Paul, just said, I'd rather be stuck in the thing than in Jersey.
Oh, that is fantastic. Now, Paul we've been trying to work on potentially meeting up with Paul and linking up and watching a movie or hanging out. We should go do it in Jersey.
Yeah, I'll take you to a good place. Jersey, the home of
is it near a
motion pictures, the shit we talk about, the first movie theater, the first drive-in theater, the first movie.
Joe Pesci. Right there, boom.
Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, Tom Cruise.
Do you really want to be from Jersey, though? I don't know. I don't know if you want to comfortably live there anymore.
He wasn't crazy then. That was when he moved to L.A. That's what happened to him. The best thing about Jersey, it isn't Ohio. home of every podcaster ever except for us. Um,
There's a lot of them. A lot of Ohioans.
oh yeah. You know it's called New Jerseyans? It's weird.
That's horrifying. Well, I'm still trying to figure us out. I think it's Connecticutians.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
But I have like we always said it this way. We don't say that we're Jerseyans. We don't say we're Jerseyites. We don't say any of that. We just say we're the only state that goes, we're from Jersey.
Yeah, you always do. It's uncomfortable, like it's your pal.
But I think
yeah,
like
me Jersey, we was hanging out the other day. Where you from? From Jersey, you know.
Maybe the state was trying to sell more blueberries, so they're like, New Jerseyans have the best blueberries. Because if anybody doesn't know, New Jersey is the #1 state for exporting blueberries all over the world.
It's amazing. Jersey facts with Mick Manhattan, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll give you all day, baby. Go to Sawmill, down at the shore, down the docks and seaside, have some big slice of pizza, eat it. Oh, it's good. It's good. You'll love it.
Worst. Yes, Paul.
I got dumps in North Carolina. I don't need to go to. We don't have the dump. That's Staten Island.
No, you have a scrapyard.
All right, we do have scrapyard. We have scrapyard.
Lots of scrapyards, not just mildly like toned off, like some scrapyard. There's a couple scrapyard. No, you have a shitload of scrapyards.
You know what? You know what though? You know what's worth money? Scraps, yards, steel scraps, stuff like that. Not dumps, which Staten Island has.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody was trying to defend Staten Island. Who's defending Staten Island? Why are you saying? Why are you pointing out Staten Island? Maybe they have real problems. Staten
Island's greatest export was Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. Yeah,
it is pretty amazing. It's hard to find,
bro. Come on,
come on. We had the Fugees.
I mean, that's cool.
Come on.
I'm not going to give it to you. You're not following up Wu-Tang with the Fugees.
We have Redman. Redman's from Brick City.
Better.
Yeah.
Better.
Oh, them's fighting words. Oh, Ohio and Michigan are about to get in a war. And you've heard it here, folks, on the Scene Snobs first. All of you are going to rise up and start fighting each other. Funny science fiction and pop culture addicts are Ohio free. Oh, boy.
I love our Great Lakes states friends. Please don't hurt each other. I know there's that big, you got that big foosball game coming up there with the Michigan and Ohio. They're going to be Ohio State there. Yeah, Ohio State.
Kathleen, are you really that upset? I mean, Ohio State's such a great school. And awkward pause. And everybody just stopped watching.
Yep. And
Paul Dunn says, laugh out loud, but I'd gladly meet up with y'all anywhere. It says a lot about you to be proud of where you're from. So props to you, Mick. And I am. And I know what Jersey is. I know. I'm not disillusioned.
It was all the toxic waste that he was surrounded by in Jersey as a child, unfortunately. But, it's good that he came to Virginia and he cleared his lungs and he's fresh now. He's free of all that nastiness, So, but unfortunately, the lasting damage was his incredible love of where he's from. So,
you know what pissed me off about the second Ninja Turtles movie? I grew up in Jersey City. Okay, so anybody who doesn't know, Jersey City is right next to a little city called Bayonne.
An Ooze factory?
Ooze factory. No,
it's in next to an ooze factory.
Yes, the ooze company. The ooze company in Teenage Mutant. That's where they are in the beginning of Ninja Turtles when when they pick the flower, the giant flower that mutated. They're in Bayonne, New Jersey.
What?
Yeah, April O'Neil goes.
Blew my mind.
Yeah, she goes reporting live from Bayonne. I was like, really? Do we really need this from you guys right now? Like, you had to bring it over here. You couldn't stay in New York.
Of course, the ooze would be from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Mike, between the scrapyards and the ooze, you will never hear the end of it now.
So TGRI was stationed in Jersey.
Wow.
Also, you had Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. We also have Bon Jovi, Bruce Springsteen, and the E Street Band. Like,
who's Bruce Springsteen?
Fucking end you. Do not fuck with it.
He was that guy who had that one album cover where he was wearing jeans, right?
I hate you. Kathleen, have a good night. Thanks for joining in as long as you could.
Good night, Kathleen.
If you find yourself awake, jump back on.
You fantastic, wonderful human being, you.
So,
Oh,
Let me
man.
tell you guys.
I am. Woo.
Get tired?
Well, no, I'm just going to have to make coffee here shortly.
All right. On that note, then, all right, here's what we're going to talk about when we get back, guys. We're going to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to put on some commercials for you. If I'm back first, I might jump in and just talk about them, but keep commenting and we'll keep going. Our next topic to talk about is 6 to 10 characters you'd like to have Thanksgiving dinner with. Movie characters, everybody. Movie characters. Stick with those. 6 to 10. Come up with your list and share them in the comments, and we'll talk about them. Casey and I will talk about them too. All right, let me pull it up. Check out part 3 now of our Thanksgiving special on all podcast platforms and our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob, and you can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, or you can check it out on any podcast platform or our YouTube channel anytime after that. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. If you guys want to join, check us out over on thescenesnobs.com. We have links for everything. The Scene Snobs merch store is open. You can check that out too. Links again on the site. Or follow, and subscribe on all of our social media. Again, head over to thescenesnobs.com. It's all there for you guys. Love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon.